Okay, I should be audible. You should be able to hear me. Yes, I can be perceived. Hello, everyone. I have returned. I am alive. I am functioning. I kind of went MIA last week after I said I was like going to be here. Unfortunately, things still are kind of up and down for me, and it does suck. But yeah, this week I'm making it a point to be here. I'm definitely going to be working on a newer schedule, so all the streams will be later in the day. Basically, so my mom's for anyone who's like new to the stream, my mom has dementia, and I'm the one who basically takes care of her. She recently went to Maryland, and she's back now. And in the past few like week or so, because she's been back for like a week. But yeah, for the past week, she's been like going to bed fairly early, like around 5 6 p.m. ish. So I'm going to make the stream probably like 7 p.m. my time zone, uh, which is like now. But I'm gonna make the stream like 7 p.m. ish, because I think that'll make things a lot easier for me to just like start streaming when she's like asleep, because she does need like quite a bit more attention now. If you're not familiar with like how dementia kind of works, it's my current understanding is more like it's like a regression almost. So she's kind of like getting to the state where she's more like a toddler. I have to like find things to kind of keep her busy. So one of the things I'm trying is like getting her to do games on like a tablet or something. So I've turned into a tablet mom. It's just, but yeah, basically it's like you just gotta kind of like keep their focus on something. But yeah, she does kind of require like quite a bit more attention, uh, and I also have to like get a lot of stuff done. Like I'm working on things behind the scenes for Oyaji Club, and I'm also working on things behind the scenes for stream. You guys know a few weeks ago I streamed my new model, so I did some more work on that. So it's like a lot of stuff that's getting worked on. I also want to try and move this year, like closer to family, for mainly for my mom's sake. So yeah, there's a lot of like cogs and things that are kind of like moving, and pieces that are trying to we're trying to get into the right places and whatnot. And the result is, you know, I'm probably going to be a little bit more chaotic than I wish I was. I don't know. Okay, there we go. But yeah, things are going to be a little bit more chaotic for me than I genuinely wish they were, which is unfortunate. I really do want to be far more consistent with the stream than I have been, but it's very hard to do so. So I'm kind of just like at where I'm at. Uh, on top of which, we weren't able to stream last Friday. I was supposed to stream with Dawa because we want to get back into Dying Light, but unfortunately she's got obligations as well, which, you know, when she feels like talking about them, she will. Pretty much all I could say, all I'm going to say on my end is that she's got family obligations, and that stuff comes first. And so yeah, when she is done and ready to focus, or like when she's more settled in her situation, you know, things will probably be a lot smoother on our end. But as of right now, we're going to give her the grace that she needs to deal with her life. So I don't know if we'll stream this week, or like when we're going to be able to pick up streaming Dying Light again. I know Pelican wants to join, and he actually wants to start streaming too. So it's like there's kind of like a number of different people that are involved, and as of right now, it's like that's kind of on hiatus until everybody's kind of ready to get in place. Because that is definitely a game that I don't I as I have fun with it, but I don't really want to go through it alone. I think it's a lot more fun with somebody else, at least. And I'd love to play it with my friends because it just feels so chaotic for all of us, just kind of like trying to get through it and whatnot. Uh, so yeah. Oh, hi, Coach. I'm just rambling right now, and then we're gonna play a brand new game. Jambalaya Queen. Yes, for anybody who had to see my Twitter posts and all of my Discord posts, I made my very first potted jambalaya. I was very proud of it. And it actually came out a little garlicky. So, like, the recipe that I used required, like, garlic and garlic powder. And I feel like garlic powder, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. It's I'd rather just fresh garlic, but like garlic powder, I think the recipe itself required too much garlic powder, and that just kind of made it like way too garlic powdery, if you know what I mean. Like if you're someone who cooks a lot and especially if you've got like sensitive taste buds, I feel like you can taste the difference between garlic powder and garlic. Because I mentioned that to somebody else, and they're just like, "Ooh, I love food that's super garlicky," and I'm like, "Yeah, but there's a difference. There's a difference between the garlic powder and garlic powder and actual garlic." And it's just unfortunately the dish itself was overwhelmed, to me at least, with the garlic powder. Okay, but point is, I've already forgotten what I was talking about. Um, Dying Light, yes. Okay, Dying Light, that's going to be like on the back burner for a little bit, I guess. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll stream it this week. It really just kind of depends on like who's available and when. As far as Wednesdays, yes, I am going to get back into streaming on Wednesdays. Um, Mainly, it's just I'm kind of pushing myself to get my model and everything done. So I've been working on that quite a bit more because I'm just trying to like find something to do with like whenever I have like a little bit more downtime, especially now that my mom, it seems like she's kind of calmed down a bit. We've got her on new medication. I'm trying to get like a new neurologist for her because the one that we did have, I didn't really like him. Like I told him like she has dementia, and then he kind of like got frustrated with me, and then he like gave her a bit of a test. But he was really snippy and had a bit of an attitude. I'm just like I don't feel comfortable with you taking care of my mom. Like this is uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to just like get everything in my, oh my god, my eye, I keep blinking. I like the way my camera's set up. I keep blinking and it's like off, and that's not on purpose. It's just my camera is in a new position, and I want to look at myself, but I also want to look at the camera, and it's like when I look away at just the right angle, my eyes do the it's just I look very dopey, and that's not on purpose. But yeah, a lot of things happening in the background. I'm planning my 4.0 debut. I need to like take care of a lot of stuff for my mom. Planning on a big move, hopefully the end of this year. Yeah, just so much. But like I said, I'm going to do my best to be as consistent with streaming as possible. I want to play this new game, so let me actually go ahead and switch over to that, which I did not set the sound up for us, which means when we get into the game, you won't be able to hear anything. So let me actually also take care of that. I am dumb. There's. Okay, there it is. All right, now y'all are going to be able to hear the game, which is useful. But yeah, it's just a lot going on. I'm doing my best. It's compiling shaders. I'm doing my best to kind of keep up with all of it, which means please just send me your well wishes. And yeah, hopefully things settle down a lot more for me. But yeah. All right. So for today, this is a game that actually came out last year. Or I guess it was like being worked on for a bit, but it came out last year. It's Into the Dead Our Darkest Days. And I decided to be a dumbass and try the game. And immediately died. I went on the hardest difficulty because it was an option. Manage your resources and playing carefully is required. All right, we're going to play on normal. Okay? Yeah. But yeah, I decided to finally play this game. I wanted to play it last year when it first came out, and then, like I said, things got super crazy. So I just never got a chance to. But I'm finally playing this game. It looked interesting. So if you've never, it reminds me of, I think it's called This War of Ours, where it's like that black and white game, and you have like, a handful of survivors, and you've just got to do your best to like survive and scavenge and everything. It reminds me of that, but it's zombies, which is like right up my alley. Or like it's like This War of Mine or This War of Ours or something like that.
This is your mayor, John Ward. Now, I want
We
to
got backstory. Gotta be quiet.
thank y'all for your patience, resolve in these most challenging times. It's that Southern spirit, it's that Texas grit that gives me full confidence that we'll not only get through this crisis, but
Okay, y'all can't
come
hear
out
it.
stronger on the other side. I only wish I could be here to see it. However, folks, I regret to announce that today I'll be moving my office to a secure spot outside the city limits. Now, no need to go assuming the worst. All right. This move is strictly to facilitate better coordination with our boys in
Ooh, so
uniform,
creepy.
who are at this very moment putting together a surefire plan to retake our city and eradicate the... Huh? Let's get waiting. They're where? Just give me... So just,
Oh,
hold
sad.
tight, secure your homes, and I assure you,
Hello?
the tide will turn. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm not sure if anyone out there is still listening to this trash. But if you are, know this. Nobody is coming to help you. There's no plan. Look. What they did, it's wrong. It's all wrong. We are trapped. And staying here isn't an option. You have to get out. Escape the city any way you can. Get out now.
All right, and now we're in the game. So but like I was saying, this game is like a side scroller, sort of base builder kind of game. So it's you get to choose like a pair of survivors, and then y'all are just like doing your best to make it, basically. Um so yeah. Uh Kind of lost my train of thought, honestly. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna pick who we want. It's just literally like day start. You do your best to like find what you can to survive, and then at the end of each day, you hope you made it. All right. We have Sebastian and Diane. Diane spent her time outside of class waiting tables at the local bar, saving for a pair of high-end turntables. She had always struggled to connect with Sebastian. The bar is reserved and curmudgeonly. Oh, the bar is reserved and curmudgeonly only. Oh, reserved and curmudgeonly owner. But now, having fled the establishment, the two find they share something in common: the will to survive. All right, so Sebastian is a gunsmith. Ranged weapons are cheaper to craft. Marksman deals more damage when using firearms. Jaded survivor has a reduced morale baseline. Okay. Diane, untiring, loses rest slower than other survivors. Optimist survivor has a higher morale baseline. Poor craftsperson, barricade repair is less effective. Daryl and Leo. Daryl, an irritable high school baseball coach, has been grappling with a difficult student named Leo. Despite his frustrations, Daryl is determined to stay by Leo's side and help him locate his family as the city's descends into turmoil. Alright, so Daryl's got an iron stomach, can eat anything without getting an upset stomach. Whittler, melee weapons are cheaper to craft. Bad cook, can only cook slop at the cooking station. Leo is tough. This survivor takes less damage in combat. Slugger, increased damage when using melee weapons. And voracious, loses more hunger each phase. We have Hao and Mei. After his parents' passing, Hal feels a deep responsibility to ensure not only that the family restaurant keeps running, but also to stop his younger sister ending up like him. He sees her academic success as a way to repay his debt and atone for the shame he caused his parents. Alright, Hal is a martial artist. Increased attack speed when unarmed and can perform a powerful kick. Chinese cuisine, can cook braised pork belly at the cooking station. Harsh reminder, increased morale loss while the survivor has the grief state. May, engineering student, occasionally creates useful items when stationed at the communal area. Small stomach, loses less hunger each phase. Shy, loses morale when there are more than 3 survivors in the shelter, which is bad. And then Tracy and Wayne. Tracy went to the rodeo to protest their treatment of horses, not to fall for Wayne, rugged bronc rider who somehow won her over. Despite their different backgrounds, the pair's connection was like lightning. They quickly began planning a future together. On the night of the outbreak, Tracy's pregnancy test came back positive, and the couple now find themselves facing both the dead and the ramifications of starting a family in this hostile world. Tracy has will to live. Melee damage is significantly increased while on low health. Determined, the survivor is resistant to morale loss from low needs, and non-drinker alcohol items cannot be consumed. Wayne, thrill seeker, gains the adrenaline state from damage, which boosts morale. Moonshiner can craft crude moonshine from the cooking area. Restless, spending a phase without leaving the shelter results in morale loss. Okay, Daphne and Penny. Daphne, a dedicated therapist, was helping her patient Penny manage her intrusive thoughts and violent impulses. However, as the city fell to the undead, the pair started relying on each other in ways they never anticipated. Daphne, first aid training, crafts more items at the medical area for the same cost. Good cook. Recipes generate more food at the cooking station. Pacifist, attack damage is reduced. Penny, blade expert, increased damage when using a bladed weapon. Sneaky, makes less noise when scavenging. And haunted, undead attacks may also add a trauma state. Honestly, Daryl and Leo or Hao and May sound like the best option. I know Sebastian seems like he's great because he's got like GJ coach. Good job, coach. Are you talking about the coach here, Daryl? He's helping Leo to try and find his family. All coaches care about their students. But I know Sebastian seems like a good idea because he can shoot really well. But when I played this game, making noise seemed like the worst option to do. Oh, and we have Hector and Kayla. Kayla, a rebellious high school student, would frequently clash with her overprotective father, Hector, who would often push her into embracing his passion for outdoor living and self reliance. The pair managed to reconcile after the chaos of the outbreak and the tragic loss of Kayla's mother. All right, Hector, Gearhead, gains an extra component resource for each dismantled item. Fortifier barricades are cheaper to repair. Insomniac loses more rest each phase. Kayla, evasive, small chance of not taking damage in combat. Escape artists create more lockpicks when crafting at the workbench. Lightweight, reduced backpack space. Okay. All right. The first time I played with these two, and I made it like a few days, and then died. Just everyone died. Yeah, all of us were dead. I don't want to take the pregnant lady. Yeah. Definitely, I think Daryl and Leo is probably where I'm gonna go. Oops. There we go. Alright, do you need guidance to get started and Into the Dead? I mean, I have a rough idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, I have a rough idea of what I'm doing. Alright, so basically every day I've just got to make sure I get like food, water, and something to like build up barricades and then craft more stuff so I can get more food and more water and hopefully not die. I don't know if you can recruit survivors, but because May gets freaked out when there's like more than 3 people, it seems like you can, which would be your dream in this game because I lost everyone. The shelter won't do. The barricades are in bad shape and there's barely enough to survive. We need to move to a new shelter as soon as possible and then find a way to escape this hellhole. Find a new shelter and move in. Right. Okay, so we are Daryl? No, Leo. We're Leo. Oh, we have a little garden. I don't want to do that. How do I look at the garden? Let's crouch. Ah, there we go. Garden. I have no seeds. Okay. This is cute. We got a little garden. What's this? Water. This shelter already is so much better than the one I started with last time. Alright, we got zombies here, which is very bad. They will break in and murder us all, so we gotta deal with that. But we have water collection. Hooray! Gotta make a filter. I don't want to go that way just yet. Alright, where is... Alright, so this is where we build up our barricades. We have our workbench. I can't really do much of anything right now. And then this is where we figure out where we need to go. So let me finish taking this tour. The grand tour. God, that mural is freaky. Like, that lady is not okay. And neither are we. It's the zombie apocalypse. Alright, this is, I'm pretty sure, the future communal area. And then this is the beds. Cool. Just phase right through you. Don't mind me, Daryl. Alright, but like I was saying, so when I first played, I did not get a garden or a water collector or anything like that. I got a house with like the 2 ladies, the therapist and the patient. Okay, that's what I had. Alright, so Leo is good with fighting stuff, which means Daryl, I forgot what he's actually good at. What do I want him doing? Well, for right now, I do want him working on the barricades, because I need those to be stronger. Yeah. Like the barricades are like the most important thing. Basically, the zombies are going to come and beat up everything like every single day. So right now I need them getting built up. And then for Leo, we're just going to go out and scavenge. We have no weapons and nothing to craft weapons with. So we just got to hopefully find somewhere that looks nice and filled with, okay, this is filled with food, resources, and a weapon. The threat isn't too bad. And then resources, weapons, medical, food. That's the motel, the arcade, motel, and then the Indigo Rose. So little resources, no weapons, medical or food, but we do like a higher zombie presence. Okay, I think the last time I went to the arcade or the motel and I did fairly well. Oh, I have weapons. Okay, yes. We're gonna take a shiv and a lockpick and some band-aids. These are things that desperately we'll need. All right. And then we'll end the day with everyone doing what they're supposed to. Alright, so now is the fun part where I load in. And we gotta be sneaky. Okay, there is one there. I've already forgotten how to open door. How open door? Oh, there we go. And then... Why? Alright, we good. Okay, and then we're gonna do something I didn't do, which was close door. Where's transfer all? Nope. Alright, there we go. Transfer all items. Okay, this is a hiding spot. Cool. Alright, what is this way? Doesn't look like there's... Alright, there's a guy down there, but... He's gonna ignore me. How do I... Oh, there we go. Check everything. What's this? Faint transmission. An unfamiliar voice is pleading for an emergency airlift out of Walton. Okay. Hey, we got a lead. Alright, do we have anyone in here? No, no one's here. Okay. Take everything. We got pants. We got pants, baby. Alright. My pockets are full, which means it's time to make out like a fat rat. I'm gonna close this just in case. And I'm gonna forget. Okay, there we go. Just forget how to move out of here. And alright. Now we can just take off. I genuinely don't know if the zombies in the background will come after me. Unless I run or something like that. Alright. We're relieved to see the barricades repaired. Yay! Alright, so we've got barricades doing well. Daryl and Leo really like each other, or at least a little bit more. And lethal in close quarters. Alright, yeah, we got a knife. Okay, seems like someone is organizing an airlift out of the city. We should comb the city for radio sets to try and intercept their transmission. Right. So does that give me any information for the map? No, not really. I just got to keep trying to scavenge and hopefully find something. Okay. Weapons bench is something I should craft. Leo, he's kind of hungry. His morale's not good. I'm gonna let him craft this. Or wait. The old man. Honestly, the old man's doing solid. So, I am going to make him... I'm going to make him craft. Oh, medical area would be nice, but we need weapons bench first. Alright. And then Leo, I'm not sure what I really want him doing. So I think I'm going to give him a little bit of food because I think he's like the one who gets cranky when he doesn't have a full tummy. How do I... No. There we go. Raw meat. Some junk food. Yeah. Okay, at some point, hopefully I'll get enough to make a cooking space. I just need bottles. And hopefully I find seeds. One day I might find seeds. Alright, and then we're gonna make Leo go to bed. And then tomorrow... Alright, and then tomorrow... Daryl can take a rest and then build barricades. Alright, we got a weapons bench. Screams in the night. Desperate shrieks can be heard in the streets at night. It's hard to sleep knowing that other people are stuck out there. All survivors lose rest. Alright, well, so much for sleeping. Alright, where is the weapons thingamabobber? Ooh, there it is. Yeah. Alright, so I can't make any weapons right now, but I have something. And then our barricades are solid, so I'm gonna let the old man grab a bite to eat. Okay, he gets a little snack. He's been working super hard. He was up all day on barricades and all night making a craft bench. Okay. And then he's gonna go take a nap. And then Leo is going back out. All right. And we're gonna finish scavenging this area. Oh, I found this knife. Okay. Which is much better than the one I had. I'm just gonna take the knife, and if I do find, oops. No, how do I, there we go. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna take the knife, and I should honestly be okay. So, yeah. That's... There we go. And if I remember correctly, there's not a lot of stuff that, like, pops back in. Yeah. All right. Alright, so I think there's definitely at least one upstairs. And then there's this lady down here. We'll deal with her when she turns around. Okay, so there's 2, 3... So there's 4. I think I might be okay from this one. I'm just praying the one that's asleep behind me doesn't just decide to turn around. Oh, it'll be very bad. Alright, you silence. Oh. Let's close this. Shit, how do I fight? How do I? How do I fight? Oh god, okay, oh fair. Alright, I figured out the fight button. Okay. Are there band-aids? There is a first aid kit. Can I cannot use... How do I run? How do I run? How do I run? There we go. That's how I run. Goodbye! And let me just calmly exit. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Day 2 went horribly wrong for me, but it's totally fine. I have a first aid kit, so it makes up for it, and I got like more wood and whatnot. Let's. What am I supposed to do with the pants? Dismantling bench. Okay, that's nice. We have pebbles. Where's... This is what I need. Alright. Well, I have the amount of health that I'm going to get back. We're just going to let him have some food. And then we're just going to let him go to bed. My combat knife is also, like, nearly dead. That went as horribly wrong as it could. Alright, but yeah, we lived. Don't have enough supplies to do much of anything. I think we're just gonna let Leo rest for the night, honestly, is the best option, since he's all beat up. What's left there? Medical supplies and more base resources. And then... I think the amount of danger has gone down, mainly because I've been, like, slicing and dicing zombies. And then the arcade. I don't know how to, like, go beyond the 3 places that are nearby. I think I have to fully scavenge these areas, and then I can, like, go to other places. Alright, well, we're gonna let Leo sleep for the night. We're gonna have Daryl work on the barricades and get them topped up, because those are very different, or those are very important. And then, yeah. And then, Mr. Daryl, please, can he make a kitchen? Actually? Like, I'm so jealous they got a garden. I'm actually jealous. Because, like, my first playthrough, we didn't... We do have a cooking area. Ooh, we can make good food. Alright, how much do I need for the barricades? How much wood do I need for the barricades, though? 2. Ooh. Alright, I don't need to do a cooking area right now, though. Alright, we'll let him eat the rest of the veggies. And then... barricade. And then, so what I'm going to do is... barricade up everything tonight. Leo needs to sleep and recover. And then tomorrow, we're just going to hit up the arcade because they've got a ton of food and hopefully a lot of base resources. And then hopefully I can make a bunch of weapons. And then I take on the rest of the motel and the other place. Of course we were under attack. I built wonderful barricades and these animals immediately destroyed them. Alright, how's Leo doing? Leo is fully healed up and he is ready to go. Okay. Mans is red T. I literally need one more board. That's all I need. Okay. Leo, get your tuchus downstairs. Alright, you're fully rested. Daryl, honestly, you can go take a nap, sweetie. You did your part. Go take a nap. We'll let you go and scavenge tonight. okay? And then Leo, we hitting up that arcade. Yeah, because this place is like, it still has some stuff, but it's too dangerous to keep going. This place has some stuff, but this has got a lot for very little danger. Alright, I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna take the meat cleaver. Oops. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, hi Conqueror! You're watching on YouTube! Ooh, I've seen this game demo before. Love the perspective. This is giving the Zomboid vibes. Have you played the new update? I haven't played the new Zomboid update yet. I do want to, but I haven't. But yes, I think this game is honestly inspired just a bit by... I think a lot of games have probably been inspired by Project Zomboid. Alright, I'm not seeing a whole lot of movement. I am, however, seeing a whole lot of zombies. So we just gonna grab... Ooh, fuel, some other stuff. We'll figure it out when we get somewhere else later. And we're just gonna close this door. Just to be on the safe side. Alright, what's in here? I really hate how he closes the door so fast. Like, sir. Scavenge, yes, lots of food. Wonderful. I do have one of the... Oh no, I think I only needed one more board. Yeah! Alright. Not going out that way. Okay. There are people there. We're not going to go bother them. And this is barricaded, so we can't get to that. Alright. That's fine. We shall take our leave this way. Let's make sure nobody's been disturbed over here. Okay, there is an upstairs area, but there's a lot of movement going on up there. Alright, well, we got plenty. And we're just gonna leave. Alright, bye. Alright, so yeah, with the new Project Zomboid update, I think this piece of wood is literally like the last one that I needed to make, yes, the cooking area. All right. Hello, old man. Guess what you're doing tonight? You are making us a kitchen. An entire kitchen. because reasons. Alright. We also will need 2 boards for the communal area. And the communal area, my understanding, is very important because it makes people happy. So that is my next step. I have the weapons, or yeah, I have the weapons bench. Oh, okay, workbench level 2 gets me dismantling bench. Well, communal area is first priority. But right now, kitchen. Okay. And then Leo, how are you doing? You honestly are well rested and well fed. So I'm gonna be a little cheeky. And we're gonna go check out this place with the meat cleaver. It's gonna be a mistake. I'm gonna end up losing Leo. It's gonna happen. But they don't need sleep right now, so. Alright, the Indigo Rose. So, again, a moderate amount of zombies. Oh, okay, I need lockpick. Then we have one there, so we'll wait for him to come back this way. And then turn around. And then we dealt with. And he's kind of freaking out because of it. He is not having a good time now. Alright. Okay, there's a lady there. She will end me. Barricaded. Okay. Take all. Back out. Just gonna leave him up to it. Okay. We found the interesting room. And nothing over here. All right. Okay. Is she just turning back and forth? Spin it around. And back around again. All right. And dealt with. Okay. And then we've got this even more interesting room right here, which has a friend in it. Who we shall deal with. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, looks like we got almost all the stuff we need. Oh, that is some military, dude. Are you gonna turn it around, or are you gonna walk this way? What's happening here, bro? You know what? Let me cut my losses. It's really dumb of me to try and how do I? All right. Well, you know that's a way down. All right. So there is a military point up there. Nice to know. Maybe one day I'll be able to, raid it or something. Okay. Cannot jump just I was able to jump over the fence, but I cannot just jump over or off the roof, I guess. That works. And then there is the lockpick area, which I need to come back and get. All right. Yay! Okay, so this run I am having a much better time than I did the first time I played. We have a kitchen! And our barricades. No. Alright, Leo. We need... Let's... I guess that's just cloth? Okay. We need cloth and more wood, unfortunately. I need 2 pieces of wood to make the communal area. But we have the kitchen, and the only thing he can make is slop, which is nice. But I think I will let Leo cook. Alright, so he can make meat, stew, vegetable soup, if we had vegetables. I ate the vegetables already, and then red grape juice. Alright, so we can make 2 things of meat stew. There we go. So we will let Leo cook, or... We'll let Leo cook this evening. Daryl, you do what's really important and repair them barricades, please, sir. We need them barricades up. As for Leo, we need to go find more wood, sir. Also, I need to get a lockpick for that spot. I'm not done. And there's so much more at the arcade. Alright. We're gonna test our luck at the arcade. I'm gonna take the meat cleaver again and also the combat knife, because it definitely looks like I need to get both of those. And then we're gonna head out. And then tonight he's gonna make meat stew so he can stop starving. Okay. Alright, so there is one up. And I think There was an area that was just barricaded. And this was just filled with zombies. Yeah, the area up is barricaded. But can I make my way up there? Yeah, this spot's barricaded. So either I just cannot get in there at all. Oh no. Okay, there is a zombie here. Okay. That's one dealt with. And it doesn't look like anybody noticed. Point for Gryffindor. Alright, the one at the far end. I'm just gonna wait a moment. There is no one here. Okay. Well, let's just grab what's here. Yeah, I am completely befuddled. I thought there was one who was like walking around up here or something. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just take my leave then. Nope. Wrong way. You know what? We'll just leave it alone. Okay, bye. I know when to cut my losses. Alright. So, both of them are starving. I need to cook dinner. But the barricades are good. Alright, Leo, please make food. And I really hope they don't end up starving to death tonight. This is gonna suck. Alright, can you craft anything at the weapons bench? Broken bottle. You can make a broken bottle, okay. Yeah, I'm out of parts for anything, so it is what it is. We'll just have him stand next to Leo while he's cooking food. Alright, so tomorrow there's still stuff, and I bet you it's in that barricaded door, which means I have to get past those 3 that's in the back. And that's going to basically be impossible. There's a little bit at the motel, and then there's just like enough at the Indigo Rose. That's where I'm going to go. All right. All right, Daryl, please don't starve. Gain Hoarder, starving us becomes has starving fatal. Oh, okay. So they're like dying right now. Oh, we made 4. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Please eat. Please eat. And then the other one, we have valuables. Ooh, okay, eat, eat. They're no longer starving. But we don't have enough vegetables to make vegetable soup, so. Alright, but these guys are no longer dying of starvation. Hooray. Alright. Barricades are fine. He's rested. They're just hungry. My boys are hungry. Just go down. Go down, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's not really much else to do right now. I don't need lockpick. Alright. Well, Leo, you get to go back out. We're gonna have you lockpick. And you're gonna take this and this. Go scavenge. Okay. And then Daryl just gets to hang out at the base. I left this door open, which is very dangerous on my part. Okay. Alright, lockpick. And, ooh, look at all the supplies. We got coffee. And firearm parts. And a broken ARC-4 Guerrilla Assault Rifle. And tape. Take all. Take all part. Alright, that lady's still hanging out there. That's fine. That's barricaded. So let's see about sneaking past our friend who's freaking out in the bed. He's still in bed freaking out. Oh. He was having a time. I see. That was quite loud. No, I don't want to go back into the room. I want to come out here. And I want to take... Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so this is an exit. Oh. Wrong button. A. More stuff. And wait. Wait. What did I just get? Unidentified. Okay. Okay. I was a bit too loud. My bad. Wasn't that body laying a different way? I don't like the thought that it moved. Alright, but my pockets are in fact full, which means it's time to leave. So we'll come back here again another day. I now have enough food to survive tonight and tomorrow night. And then after that, we'll starve to death. Yay! Again, I don't know how to make it so that we can go and scavenge other places. I don't know how to get to other places. Tired and starving. Okay. You do us all a favor and make the vegetable soup that is desperately needed. And then Leo is actually not that hungry. So he's actually doing okay. You don't want to make lockpicks. Barricades are fine. He's also not tired. Let's see. There's just some food and base resources. There's still food at the Sticks arcade. I just don't know how to get to it. So I think... No. I'm going to take a chance. And I'm going to let Leo go there. And see if I can find a way to the rest of the resources. Yeah, I think everything's just in that room. I just don't know how to get there. Yeah, I think tonight was a waste because... Alright, here's my option. I'm gonna open up all these doors and then just haul ass. Yeah. And hopefully that forces all these zombies out of this area. There we go. Run, old man, run! Yay, we have vegetable soup. Alright, Leo, please stop starving. Oh, he's gotta eat all of it. No. Leo needs so much food. Boy, do I desperately need stuff. Ugh. And he's tired, so I gotta let him go to bed. I don't have enough bottles to get water, and I don't have any seeds to just grow plants. I don't even know how long it takes to grow plants. Dang. Alright. Well, Leo, excuse me. You gotta go to bed, but you're not okay. And then he's gonna be starving tomorrow, and it's gonna suck because we need to feed both of them. Yeah. Daryl needs to eat too. See, this is the crappy part of the game, man. This is where we get to the problems. I shouldn't have eaten my vegetables. I had veggies. I should have eaten them. Alright. Is there, like, seriously nowhere else I can go? How do I get to other areas? That's what I need. I need to go to other areas. There's still like a bunch of food. There's some food there. Nope. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna end up losing this run. It's not even because my survivors got eaten by zombies. It's because I just starved to death. Alright, how much you want to bet everyone's back? Alright, all doors are open, so... I guess I could try. Oh god. Oh god. Run. Run, old man, run. Did go? Go? No, go downstairs. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. Go. Alright, that didn't work. That did not work at all. I've made things worse for myself. And now he's starving and we have nothing. Oh no. Daryl howled through the night like a tortured animal while we all lay awake and fantasized about smothering him with a pillow. No! And everybody lost rest and they're all starving and hungry. No, and I have no food. Oh, crap. Yeah, so literally, like, I mean, Leo's doing fine. He's okay. Oh, gosh. Alright, I've got no other choice. We're gonna do the stupid thing. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna take all our weapons. And, yeah, we're gonna see what that zombie, that armored zombie on the roof is all about and if he has food. That's where this is going. 'Cause I'm desperate. Coach, if you're still watching this, the coach is about to die of starvation. Oh, I should have let him go sleep at least. Alright, and there's that guy. kill, 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 kill. Please, 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 please kill. Please. All right. So we're here now. Is he gonna come back over here? Because if so, I can get him from behind. I should have brought a Band-Aid. uh... Oh, he just went away. I discovered new places. Oh my god, I got the info that I needed. Did he just like drop down? Alright, there's a zombie there. Okay, well... Daryl's not making it. So I think we're just gonna have to say goodbye to the coach. Yeah, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the coach. Oh. Oh no. Coach is alive. And he's sleepy. I didn't let him eat. And Daryl's all messed up. So we have to give him first aid. And I really should have let Coach sleep. I forgot. I didn't do that. And yeah, now he's got to go scavenge the brand new places for food. And hopefully both of them do not starve to death. Ooh, this is really bad. You sleep. Alright, you have no health either. Oh, I didn't take care of him. We'll just try again tonight. They're in a bad way. Oh, and then the barricades. Okay, well. He is absolutely on his last leg. He's not gonna make it. Oh boy. Daryl, I am so sorry. I failed you. I should have let you heal and sleep so you'd at least be able to make it through the night. Just... Leo, you're my only hope. Please go find food. I can't do anything with my wrist like this. No. Oh. Oh, Daryl, you gotta go find food. I don't even know what that middle symbol is supposed to mean. Oh, everything. This ended so tragically, so quickly because I'm dumb. I'm such an idiot. Oh, food place. Oh, it's got everything there. We're gonna go to the food place. Take the only weapon we have. And go. Okay, the other guy, you go craft us some broken bottles or something. Alright, well, he can't do anything. Just go take a nap. Do I have any more? Just... He's got a busted wrist, man. That sucks. Alright, Daryl. You about to go out like a king, buddy? You about to do what needs to be done? I really hope I just find like some junk food. Just like walk in and find some junk food. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Can I just eat? Oh my god, he's not gonna die. Like, I need this food, lady. You have no idea. Take everything. I got what I needed. We're leaving. I can come back another... Oh, food? Nope. This is what we're gonna do. Oh yeah. And then we grab the other one. And ask for Leo. Oh my god. I'm alive. I'm going to live. I did it. I survived. How are you back to starving? I just fed you. I fed you so much food. Alright, first off, you eat. You eat and you use your energy to cook the best meal you've ever made in your entire life. I don't have any way... Oh, he can't cook. Alright, well, guess what you doing? You making some slop, baby. Meat slop, vegetable slop. It is what it is. Just only slop. We're just having all slop for the next few days. Alright? We are having only slop and we will survive. And then the other one, God, you. I don't know what to do about his wrist. How do I fix. Applies a random state. And you can't even make bottles. You can't do anything. He can't go anywhere. He can't do anything. Our barricades are gonna break tonight. We're so screwed. Do I even have wood? I have one thing of wood. I'm going to pray that that is enough. Not pulling their weight. He can't do anything. Oh, well, there goes our barricades. Alright. You, please eat. And then also you. Eat. Alright. And then, guess what? You get coffee. You get coffee so you can sleep. The other one, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about his arm. Just go back to bed. Leo, please, for the love of God, take the one plank of wood that we have and make a miracle. I need two. I'm fucked. This has everything and then a ton of zombies. Oh, gosh. That's all I've got. I think this is my last run, y'all. I don't think they're making it past this. He's going to die. The zombies are gonna break in and he's gonna die. My meat cleaver is like on its last leg. Everything that could be going wrong is. Okay, not seeing anybody out here. And I run away. All right. And he's back to starving. This poor man's a zombie. And he still can't do anything because of his arm. I'm dumb. I did this. I did this to them. I am the absolute worst. Did we get seeds? No. And he can't cook anything. He can't do anything. Okay, adrenaline. What about you? What does this give you? Healing. I'll take it. Then, okay, upset stomach. Well, I pushed my luck. That's my fault. I pushed my luck. I shouldn't have done it. We're just gonna let you sleep. Okay, sure, everyone's starving, but like they have a few more nights of starvation before it's really a problem. This man needs sleep. As for you, I don't really know what to do about your arm, so we're just gonna hope the healing does something and pray that the two of you being here means the zombies don't. Nope, nothing happened with your arm. Absolutely nothing. Okay, well, he got rest, so like I said, they got a few more nights of starvation. I'm gonna give you a bandage. You don't need it. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Oh, I can craft. Oh, I can craft really nice things. Knife. Knife. Never mind, we only need to get the one knife. Glass bottle. Again, and that is my entire night. That's all I've got. Can I give you? No. Alright, well. I'm gonna just, like, end the night, but I'm gonna end the night with you next to Daryl. So that if and when things, take a turn. I have no idea what's even supposed to be up here. Again, this is like my second time playing this game. This is the best start that I've had. But yeah, it's about to end. My guys are gonna starve to death. Lost adrenaline. Gained hoarders. Starving has become fatal. They talked about different ways of making weapons, though. They produced some weapons. Yay. The horde broke through the barricades. The following survivors were attacked in the chaos. Alright. That's wonderful. Earlier, 2 jets screamed overhead, trailing vapor across the sky. The roar of the engines was strangely reassuring. Maybe the government hasn't abandoned the city after all. All survivors gained morale. Yay! They're dying, but they're slightly happier. Oh, this man is starving to death. And he's... Alright, just give you a bandage. Can I use a bandage? Treat some physical states. Okay, well... Can't do nothing. Let's just go try and scavenge again. Yeah, I need to keep trying to scavenge this place and just take all of my weapons. I don't have a lot. Oh, wait, no, it's fine. Just in case, honestly. Well, no, it actually, I don't know. I don't know. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Lewis, hi Lewis! I'm trying to play a new game and everyone's about to die. And it's very sad. Can I heal? No, it can't help me. I have band-aids, but they can't help me. Alright. Nope. Oh. There's now a zombie down here. Okay. I think this is the one that was upstairs? Nope, this is a different zombie. Okay. There's a zombie there. Oh, there's two zombies there. Never mind. We do not go that way. Okay, there's nothing here. No. All right. And then there's just one hanging out in front of the kitchen. Okay. Oops. Okay, I think the sound I'm hearing is coming from upstairs. So let's see how bad the roof is. Please have weapon and food. Oops. Okay, there's a voice coming through the side. Is asking for a possible helicopter somehow quietly. All right. We have slightly more information. I just need food desperately. All right, let's use the telescope here. All right, gas station. We have gas station discovered. I could just hop down here. That's fine. Okay, cool. I do have pebbles, and I can use them to distract some of them. Okay. Just gonna be patient. We just got to be patient. I. Okay. No. She had some meat on her. For some reason, she had meat. Okay, I have absolutely no weapon. Okay. There's no one here. There's also no one here. Foods? Oh, so much food. Like, no joke, Leo is absolutely dead right now. Let's try and keep this area safe and just skedaddle. Nope, stop. We just gonna skedaddle. Nope. Beat the meat. I I desperately need to cook it. Like, my characters are just all starving to death. And it's very, very tragic. Yeah, there he goes. Alright, well. That's depressing. Alright, oh, I can eat this so we can stop starving. And then, do I have enough to repair the barricades? Probably not. I have nothing. Okay. We're just gonna make some food. Bunch of meat slop. That's all I can make. And then that kid, his only reason for pushing on in this world is gone. And it's my fault. No. Alright, we're out of starving to death and into just starving. Literally, I am struggling to just get by, man. This is very depressing. Alright, there's not much left there. This place is like just full of good stuff. So many zombies. Oh, this gas station. We have to go to the gas station. I have no weapons for the gas station. Alright. I'm gonna take a lockpick. Nope. I'm going to take a lockpick and I'm going to go to that upstairs area because it should still be full of stuff. Coach! I lost Leo. He's dead. He slowly died from a broken wrist and starvation. Failed to take care of my student. And now it's just the old man struggling to get by on meat and vegetable slop. Alright, let me close these doors just in case. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of vegetable, actually. There's not much here. This was actually a wasted effort. Crap. Oh, there we go. That's how I drop down. Dang it. It's like I did not get what I was hoping for at all. Uh, I'm desperate. I'm desperate to find food. Tired has become exhausted. Oh. Oh. Oh, I should have eaten the vegetables as soon as I found them. Oh god, the way he just ragdolled. Oh, I feel so bad. I wasn't expecting him to just drop dead on the spot like that. Oh, there's no getting out of that either. So if I hit continue, does it just start me over? Oh, starving has become fatal. Okay. So this is my first playthrough, and this one's on hard. Oh. So this is my first playthrough. Yeah, this is also failing miserably. Alright, well, let's see if we can get stuff here. Oh. All I have is a grenade, a pebble, and a lockpick. It's gonna do something, man. Alright, so that's barricaded. And there's no way forward from here. And I can't get up. Okay. Okay. I have learned to survive a little bit better. So, let's see what happens here. This was from my very first playthrough. It's on hard. I'm probably going to die. Well, crap. Yeah. Okay. Let me guess, she's about to drop dead too. Oh no. Starving has only become fatal. We found absolutely nothing to help. Alright, let's just try that again, shall we? We got a door open, so there's that. Oh my gosh. I think at this point, like, definitely the other playthrough is over with. I have, like, no weapons or anything. I'm just gonna try and sneak. Be super sneaky. Nope, nope, never mind. Okay. I did not make it. I did not make it at all. Alright, so that was for my very first time testing out the game. It is officially over. So I guess it just starts me over with brand new characters, because I don't have any more games. Continue from what? Oh, it's still starting me over from here. I guess this is like the only save that it's gonna recognize. Alright. Exit back to main menu. Yes. You just delete that one. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna just call it here for the night, because I've sufficiently managed to kill all of my survivors. No one lived. Yeah, no one lived, and I'm hungry, and I would like to get dinner myself. Oh, I feel so bad. Like, we made it back to the shelter alive with food. But because I didn't eat the food earlier, he just drop dead on the spot. Oh, I feel so bad. And I wish I had known that all I had to do was like go find the telescopes to like be able to find like new places to scavenge, cuz yeah, it was starting to get scarce there at the end. But now I know. So, Monday I will play this game again. Um I think I think for Wednesday I was planning on playing Death Road to Canada. Let me double check my schedule. Hang on. Okay, so yeah, Wednesday I'm playing Death Road to Canada. So I'll probably maybe do a little bit of art Wednesday. Um, because I do need to do a lot of work on my model. I have like a bit more done, but I decided on the style of hair that I want to do for myself. So I need to like get going on that. So that will be the project this week, is to do the next style of hair and maybe work on the outfit a little bit. And then I will probably play a bit of Death Road to Canada, and then Friday is tentative at this point, so I shall see if Dawa is not able to play Dying Light, then I think we're just gonna go ahead and I'll see what like Pelican wants to do. He was interested in playing Warframe, so maybe I could give that a try. But yeah. Alright. Otherwise, for tonight, we are all done, my dears. I've sufficiently killed 3 separate survivors. So I think I've done enough damage, and I should probably stop. Since we have a few people, I'm actually going to go ahead and raid into someone. So let's see who's going right now. My friend Ollie is doing some ert. And Lewis is also doing some ert. So a few people I follow are doing some stuff. Let me check. I'm gonna go and see, because somebody else is doing supermarket together with somebody. So I want to see if he's like who he might be doing that with. Alright. We're going to load into the Chosen Trickster. I don't think I've I've raided into him before. So trying to spread the love around here. So go ahead and give Trickster show him some love. But yeah, that'll end it for tonight. I'll raid into Chosen Trickster, and y'all will get to watch him play Supermarket together with some various friends. And I will see you all again. Good night.